I've arrived at Grand Central Station. I remember when it was Birmingham New Street. And I've just been on the train forgetting that it's half term. Stop picking your nose, Alfie, and rubbing it on the exit train doors. That's all I heard. I didn't even want to sit with my head back on the seats. One man was, last time I went on the train, smacking his body like he was covered in fleas. That's why I don't go on public transport. Anyway, let's go off to the Birmingham Art Gallery. I'm just looking at all these shops. I get so confused about the exits because I always go out on the wrong exit. But anyway, we'll get to the art gallery and I'll... I used to type the Burger King contracts back in the day for Compass Group, and the upper crust contracts, how boring were they? But anyway, I'm sure nobody cares. But I'm just going to go out on Station Street and let's see where that takes. This artwork is raising money for Birmingham Children's Hospital. And John Jones is the man who's done all the artwork. I'm just going to show it you. Walking around. Look at these images, they're amazing, aren't they? I have to keep stopping the camera because people are going past. Just come up Hill Street and I just didn't realise all the Christmas market stalls and the tree would be up. It's October the 30th today, so they obviously have to plan ahead. Let's go and have a look at the floozy in the jacuzzi, or known as the river. I'm not used to seeing the trams either. Here we are. I think I'm on the tram lines actually. Better get off. This is the council house, and I shall be taking you around soon because I know I can get a tour before April, and so I shall take you through the corridors at some point. But this is where the floozy and the jacuzzi normally is. Well, she's there, sitting on the steps. No longer water flowing down because it's ready for Christmas. I mentioned before that I came to see all this get opened on the 6th of May 1993 when Princess Diana was here. I was working up the road and I couldn't believe how tall she was. And yeah, somebody came running up to me shouting, "Jodie." And I thought they might have got me confused with Josie. But they thought I was Jodie Foster and asked me for my autograph. I've said it before, but for those of you new, that's the latest update. There's Queen Victoria. So Queen Victoria was like the Queen Mother. I think she could eat and drink what she liked, still lived to a ripe old age. So what does that tell you? Maybe the killer is stress. This is the town hall. I've seen Jules Holland here many times. I say many, a couple. And the Christmas market's set up outside. It's really a nice festive feel. And not too packed, because I would never normally come in because nearer Christmas it is absolutely heaving. But the town hall, my son said to me the other day, "Mom, we may be supporting somebody here next year." Won't that be fantastic if it is the case? So I'll let you know, I'll keep you posted. A bit of Rossetti. So once you walk up the stairs, you come into the round room, and you've got this huge ceiling. I'm trying to avoid putting people on the camera, so I'll just have a look, see what I can do. As a child, this petrified me. Picture of Lucifer. So being brought up as a Catholic, I was well aware of how scary it might be. So let's just read about the bronze. Epstein's bronze angel first landed in the museum in 1947. It hasn't always stood on this spot, but has now become inseparable from the round room. And not only because it weighs 2 tons and is hard to move, the fallen angel Lucifer is also known as the devil or Satan. He was cast out of heaven after leading a rebellion against God. I bought this dress book last time. I love the shopping here. We've got all the art books, pre-Raphaelite drawing. We've got fantastic birthday cards. There's a tile book. All the intricate tiles. Maybe you can see it in this light. I just love this place. This is the Icon Gallery, and this is where I showed you in Birmingham a few, I think 8 months ago, a year ago. It was in April when somebody was getting married and they turned up with their little girl and just got married on their own with the photographer. It was so sweet, and pink blossom was out. It was beautiful. And this is the ceiling in the shop area. Let me know if you've ever seen a Yorkshire pudding Christmas deco.
It smelt of egg when you lit it.
Egg candle, anyone? Ozzy memorabilia. big section here. And no, I don't need another scarf. That's delightful. Look at these. I've got an addiction problem. Lovely Indian textile books. Recycled paper in Indian style for paper chains. Beautiful books. And these earrings were once a sari. So they've been recycled. Incredible. My son is David. If they weren't £15, I'd buy them. It seems a bit steep for a pair of socks. They are good. Various designs. Yeah, there's a Rossetti one. Mona Lisa. And not forgetting Jan Vermeer or the girl with the pearl earring. Look at this lovely glasswork. I'll just read you what it says. The window was removed from a church in Great Bar when it was rebuilt in the 1860s in a different style. Not much painted glass of this type survives, and at the time few people thought it was old or beautiful enough to be worth saving. Absolutely gorgeous. And it says here about the Birmingham Central Library. I used to hate it. It says the old Central Library was one of Birmingham's most divisive buildings. A huge brutalist concrete block in the middle of the city centre. King Charles III once said it looked like a place where books would be burnt, not read. He's not wrong. Nevertheless, many people in Birmingham loved it and are still outraged that it was torn down in 2016. Would you have saved it, it says? No, I would not. I'd have torn it down a lot earlier than 2016. It's an absolutely shocking building. I used to try and find books on business studies and couldn't find anything. I used to get told to shush every time I went in. It was absolutely a horrendous place. So, yeah, I'm glad it was torn down. Just about to enter the tea room, but I'll just show you the roof because there's too many people around. But it's beautiful in here. An incredible walkway for Ozzy Osbourne. This great picture here. Look, a bit of old fashion. This is the pre-Raphaelite picture of two men in Verona. St. George and the Dragon. It tells of George killing the dragon and rescuing the Princess Sabra, ending with their marriage. Here the dragon's blood gushes out as St. George strikes the final blow. Great area, this pre-Raphaelite area. This is the picture on my address book that's in the shop. I never knew what it was really. The title is Night with Her Train of Stars and Her Great Gift of Sleep. Enjoyed the Birmingham Art Gallery. Let me know if you've got nice art galleries near where you live. It's nice to know. And I thoroughly enjoyed all the elements from Ozzy Osbourne to the pre-Raphaelites and the Staffordshire Hoard. I didn't show you too much in there because there were lots of children, but it was a beautiful area upstairs in the art gallery where they had lots of glass cabinets, little bits of gold finds and intricate garnet and gold items. But as I say, lots of kids milling about and people, so difficult to actually film. But I hope you enjoyed it, and it was a very festive feeling in Birmingham. So yeah, the right time to go if you're going to have a little mooch. And I'll sign off there and bid you farewell and hope you have a lovely week. And see you again soon. Bye for now.